Hi Professor, my name is Xudongfang Cheng, and here's our final project, Improvement Recommendations for San Francisco Airport. This is the agenda. The first thing is we do canal analysis, and second, we do frame questions, and the process is clean data clustering, correlations, and coefficient analysis, and multi-regression analysis, and then overfitting. And finally, we do conclusions and recommendations. The context here, San Francisco Airport is now facing the pressure of being the ideal choice for travelers. We are going to report the executives of SFO Commission, figuring out the results of actions, hopefully to help SFO achieve #1 ideal airport for premium travelers. And the need here, the first one, the key factors dragging us most from being the #1 airport. The second, what our competitors' performance and identify our weaknesses. And the third, premium customers' expectations and where our current situation is. And the first one, plan for how to allocate our resources so that we can better enhance our performance. And the vision here is we want to achieve their #1 objective with different analytics tools and identify which factors in the survey are of most importance, and then figure out improvements. So one outcome here is make changes and allocate budgets to weak performances, especially like shopping facilities, and use the outcomes into their operation to delete non-value added activities, and finally improve customer satisfaction, and finally to make revenue growth. So here are the frame questions. The first one, what are the effects for each aspect against the overall impression of SFO? And second, what are the dominant factors that impact the overall impression of SFO? And third one, how to propose to deploy these factors and what business rules changes are suggested to be implemented. And we use data cleansing, clustering, factor analysis, multi-regression, and overfitting to be our technical analysis tools. The first thing we do is clustering, and we divided our customers to two groups in high and low segments in the standard of flying less than 2 times and more than 3 times in 12 months. So flying less than 2 times is low value customers, and more than 3 times in 12 months are high value customers. As we can see from the results, the high frequent flyer are mostly high income, and the other variables are low related to high frequent flyers. In the next step, we are going to analyze the high value frequent flyers' concerns and their preferences to the SFO airport. And then we do a factor analysis. And as we can see from the charts, if the p-value is less than 0.05, means that variables have more than 95% possibilities to the dependent variable. So based on the principle, we run out of the results of correlations. We can see the highest related variable to y is pass-through. And the correlation coefficient analysis, we remove variables with coefficient value less than 0.3, and we choose 7 variables: the sign, screens, bathroom, restroom, safe, fine, and pass-through. So here is the equation of SFO overall impression. And finally, we do overfitting. And we can see here 11.7% error rate means the model built with the training data set does not seem to be overfitting, and it can be safely used to predict overall performance of SFO given 7 chosen variables. So we have the conclusion here. The segment customers according to their times of loan, and we should pay attention to 7 areas, including first one, signs and directions inside SFO, and second, information on screens and monitors, and third, cleannesses of boarding areas, and fourth, cleanness of restrooms, and fifth, the safety in airports, and sixth, the convenience level to find a way around airports, and the last one, the convenience level of passing through security screening. And we should emphasize here is that the last 3 ones are more important than the first 4 ones. And we have the recommendations here are first one, we should offer TSA pre-check to high-value, high-frequent flyers in order to create stickinesses to San Francisco airports. And the second one, we should add in more screen monitors to the airports, making customers easily check the flight information as well as shorten the time of checking flight information. And the third one, evaluate the cleanliness is always a way to reflect the class of a place, so it's important to keep the restroom clean all the time. And therefore, I highly recommend increasing the frequency of checking the sanitary condition in every restroom and making sure the paper towel, seat pads, and hand sanitizers never run out of. So, this is it. Thank you for listening. Thanks a lot.